Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game
Everybody, welcome back to MLB The Show 18.
Striding into the box, Joey.
Let's go whoop on these Express guys, shall we?
Here this evening. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Guys, we take a look at the home
pretty good hit right there.
Take the field tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of the
Missed by a
series,
mile.
getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way.
And he turns this one around high
That's a
and
pretty
deep
good
to
hit.
center field. A leap
Off
but
the
this is
wall.
out of reach and off the wall. And he's going to try for 3 right out of
That's
the chute
a
tonight.
triple, baby.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Hell yeah.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Hit down the line at first.
All right, another foul ball. I can live with that.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field.
Well, that's an out.
Briscoe moves over. He's there to make the catch. And
Well, we're
here
going to
comes
score
the
one.
runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice
All right,
fly as
1-0.
he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Coming to the plate
I'll take
now,
it.
Freddie Shasha. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Very foul.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
We're hitting the ball pretty good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to straightaway.
Is that a home run?
Profar looks up. Gone.
Yep.
Boy, this guy's
Home
hot
run
right now.
number
Hit a
10 for
bomb
my man.
yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. Briscoe racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Good try.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped him up.
Oh, that's easy.
And he will make the catch here just
All right,
in front of
took
the
me
first
11
row,
pitches.
and that will end the inning. Standing in, Craig Wagner. He'll lead
Not
things
bad.
off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Ball to start
And
with.
guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. All
There's
you
a
can really
strike.
say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a
Another
double-digit winning
strike.
streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-2
Come on, get him.
is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Are you serious?
Here's Jurickson Profar. As they take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe at
Damn
first
it.
as he beats this one out by about a half a step. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in to second for 1. On to
Got him.
first, a double play.
There we go.
In now, Ryan Rua. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
All right, 9 pitches. Hell yeah. 2-1 ball game.
Standing in, Jose Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. 0-1 the count.
Found that one off. Make him throw at least like 4 pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third.
Damn
and
it.
handled for the first out.
Well, he threw 2.
Digging in, Emilio
Not good.
Chacin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Profar on the move.
Oh, he dropped
Great
it.
diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
I'll
And
take
as a former
that.
pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Rua ranging back.
How's that looking?
To the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Shit.
At the plate, Omar Wada comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
That's why he's batting last.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Chacin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Damn it.
High in the air and drifting out
That's
to
an
shallow
out.
center. Briscoe moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Oh, he dropped it.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You
Found
can go
that one,
north,
huh?
south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
He ripped a triple to open up the game. Into right
That's
field,
only a
that's base hit.
single.
And the throw in gets away from him.
Oh, shit.
And he is in to score.
We're gonna
from
score one.
second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that
All
one.
right. We're ahead by 2.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman.
Again.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit.
Found
line
that
drive.
one off.
Hit out towards second.
Well, that's an easy out.
Ranges to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Well, of course that was an easy out.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Nice
No
strike.
balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he
Another
falls
good
behind
strike.
0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs.
Got him.
If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Drew Robinson becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Ball.
To 1-2 now. And a
Got him.
fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
No balls
Got
and
him.
a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
All right. 1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Struck him out.
Hell
So
yeah.
he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Shashka. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he fouls this one off.
Of course he did. Straight back.
The swing.
Home
and he
run.
pulls it down the line and deep.
Oh, he missed it.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Missed it. Damn.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center.
Good hit.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll take it.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Albert Almora. And he takes a big swing at that.
That's a good hit.
High in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Ooh, got it.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded down the third base.
Got it. There's a score.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
All right,
so
ahead by
to swing
3.
the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And to this point, they're currently tops in the PCL in that department. Popped him up.
That's now.
Robinson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Oh,
so
damn.
a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping up now, Gerard Briscoe. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit
That was
earlier in the
off.
count.
1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a
was
miss
not
and makes
off.
him look way behind.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this
That's
team up
now.
there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And this pitch is taken.
I did hit a home run.
Strike 1.
But then again, so did we.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop up.
Out
Gonzalez
number 2.
has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman, number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Wagner.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Low.
Hit well on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there.
Damn.
Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
This
Let's
is hit
now.
the other way out toward left field. Shashka
There we go.
is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Zagunis. He'll try to get it going here to begin
4-1.
the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure
Nice
on
hit.
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They've gotten their hits
See
in
if we
deep
can get another
counts.
score
They've
here.
gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
Oh, foul.
Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or
Oh, right,
if this
to
start
him.
will continue to run downhill.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Son of a bitch.
Designated hitter.
Ready once again.
That is not what we
Joey
needed.
Bolton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Well, that
1
sucked.
hit's all they get. So striding in, Craig Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right right field for a single.
Damn it.
That puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times.
Got him.
Desperate measures.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Drew Robinson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
All right, that was low.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, we
Well,
all
I
know
swear
he's
I
not
wanted
the
it.
greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Chassin in foul ground.
Out number
He's got
2.
it, and there are 2 down now.
Let's hope they try it.
Now at the plate, Sean Huston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Houston.
All right, foul.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Strike.
Jones is off of first with 2 away. The
Got it.
slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike.
Hell yeah. That's how you do it.
Mike Freeman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Baseman, Mike Freeman.
High in the air out to center field. Briscoe is under it. And that's
I
the
hit
first
that ball
out of
hard
the inning.
enough.
Now at the plate, Freddie Shasha.
Freddie Shasha.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Missed.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some
We
changes.
can't do shit
to turn
right
this one
now.
around.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And
Oh, we
that
got
finds
base.
some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey,
Interesting.
Zero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer,
Oh, foul.
so be it.
No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Therefore,
Oh,
it's
right
far,
to him.
and Jurickson has it to stepping into the box. Andres Gwynn. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting
Out.
pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The next 0-2.
Come on, get him.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch.
Hell
2
yeah.
away. Stepping in, Ray Silva.
Now batting. Catcher. Ray.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Got him.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And
Your
Billy
attention,
Cummings takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number
The other guy did
Digging
pretty
in,
good. He's
looking
only
for
gave up
more.
4
Jose
runs.
Gonzalez, he singled his last time up. Line drive to
Right
left.
to him.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left.
All right, to him.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So stepping in, Mark Segunas, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Oh, that's a nice foul ball.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hit high and deep out there.
That looks like a pretty good hit to me.
Briscoe ranging back, but he can't get
Off
it
the
as
wall.
it's off the wall.
Well, it's only a
And
double.
they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Fellow might get a score
When that
here.
one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but there's a
Home
swing,
run.
ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without
Yes.
a doubt is gone. Coming to the plate now.
There's a 3-run shot.
2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Joey.
All right, 7-1.
Now here it comes. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Fun making this guy
Lots of
throw
rips
some
in the first
pitches
couple
here.
rows there. He got the head out
That's
on
what
that
we
changeup.
need.
Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen.
I think I just barely
Couple
missed
of
that ball.
right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing, and this is also
Didn't miss that
hit
one.
well. Out to deep center.
Home run.
On. Back-to-back homers.
8-1.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams.
Did
so
not
far
miss that
today.
ball.
What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row.
Damn.
The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls.
That's
Hit
pretty good
well
hit.
again, down the right field line. Gone.
Fair.
You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back.
3 in a row.
Back home runs.
Well, that's the kind of surprise you don't see that very often. Not
Standing
from
in
this
now,
team.
Freddie Shasha.
Shasha.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of
He's
play.
throwing 11
He's
pitches
working
here.
on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now.
Missed
0-2.
that one. Missed that one badly. That should have been a ball we nailed.
Count remains at 0-2.
Well, we'll nail that one. It's not exactly
Ready
the
with
pitch
the
I was
0-2.
looking for, though.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in once again, Rene Rivera. He's 2 for 3
Well, that's
and
a little
looking for
frustrating.
more here.
Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh,
No balls and
foul.
1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Give me something I can hit.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard on
All
the ground
right,
to
that
second.
works.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah,
That was
hard hit
interesting.
single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora
Hit it right
Jr.
to him.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, I'll take that.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Jose Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and
They
comes up
missed.
empty. It's strike
Horrible.
1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count.
How the
0-2.
hell did I miss that
Sometimes
ball?
guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the
We couldn't hit a
side.
fucking thing
So
right
this
there.
once slim lead is slim no longer, as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. High in the air into shallow left center.
Well, that's an out.
Shashka is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Number 1.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Profar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout.
Alright.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Foul, huh? Or foul.
And
Damn!
it's ball 2, and it's 2
2
and 1.
balls in a row.
The 2-1
Not good.
is a low changeup that's laid off.
3 in a fucking row, dude. You're done. Get the fuck off my field. I
Bases
got a
are
couple
empty,
guys
1
warming
man
up here. My man's done. Damn.
Swing and a miss got him reaching.
I
Rivera
got him.
recovers,
Didn't matter. He's out
and he
number
makes the
2.
throw to first. Profar is retired, 2 down now.
My man's struggling right now.
Craig Jones.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed.
He's
0-1.
pitched fairly well,
This is the
though.
bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself
What
0-1
the
every time,
fuck?
hitting becomes even more difficult.
And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
What
Jones
the
stands
fuck?
at second with 2 gone. And he lays off for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Get him.
And he's got himself another one as he
Yes.
picks up strikeout number 9 here.
Oh, my guy's definitely done now. He's wore
Emilio
out.
Chacin.
He's played really well.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Chacin.
No balls and a strike to count.
That's a foul ball. All right, first ball's foul.
This one's blooped out toward right center
Second
field.
ball's
Huston
hit.
ranging into shallow right.
Right to
and
somebody.
He falls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right,
Ready
that's
for
how it's
another
going to be.
chance. Mark Segunas, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Okay.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Can't hit shit right now.
And this is
Oh,
fouled
foul.
as he was way out in front there.
At least he hit the ball. That's all that matters, I guess.
Hit hard towards
Hit
center.
that one pretty good.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
I'll take it. It is what it is. This
Into the box
guy
now, Omar
is
Wada.
struggling.
And the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
That's an out.
Jones ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Right
Digging in
to
now,
him.
Joey Oldham. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low.
Home run.
This is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home
2-run shot.
Tommy Monk comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results
I'll take
than the
it.
other arms that they've run out there in this one. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. And he puts it on the ground.
Well, that's an out.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Drew Robinson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
That's a pretty good pitch right there, actually.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Okay, man. You're out.
Your attention,
Now
please.
time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 3-1 to him now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away
Got him.
consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
There we go.
Zagunis has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Second baseman,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Houston.
Right over the middle,
Nice
knee high.
pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Nice pitch.
And he struck
Got
out again.
him. Yes.
That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Here it comes.
We're pretty good.
And this
Oh, I
one's
hit him.
inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and
My
nobody
bad,
on,
man.
that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the
I didn't mean to
opposition
hit
some
him.
hope that they can do something with this inning.
Oops.
Swing and a
My
miss
bad.
just behind a lively fastball.
I didn't mean to hit him.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here.
Got
Swing
it.
and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So digging in now, Freddie Shasha. He's 1 for 4.
We got better
for the game.
here.
And the pitch.
Shasha.
Popped him
Well,
up. Huston is
that was
there,
better, I guess. Right up in the air.
and that's the first out of the inning.
Damn it.
Captain.
Ready now, Rene Rivera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Well, that was interesting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a
Oh,
swing and
we're
a
up in the air.
high pop up. Silva is
He's
camped
got
under this
it.
one, and that's out number 2. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert
Damn.
Almora Jr. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted into center field.
How good's that hit? Right to him.
Briscoe is there, and they breeze through this half inning.
Damn.
At the plate, Ray Silva.
Leading off a
It
round
doesn't
robin.
look very promising so far in this one as we
I'll
move
take
into
that.
the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners
I'll
and
take
hopefully
that.
a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball.
Hell
called,
yeah.
Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Craig Wagner. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Inside with the fastball. It's
That
1
was
and 0.
off.
1 out, nobody on.
Come on.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Oh, my God.
3-0 now. On deck, there's
Bro,
Jurickson
what are you
Profar.
doing? Pitch better.
3-1.
There we
That
go.
swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and
There
a miss,
we
and they
go.
come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's how you do it.
Right fielder.
In there, 0-1. 2
Profar.
out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside.
That was off.
Ground ball
Oh,
right
I missed
side.
it.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I appreciate the
Damn.
moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Craig Jones down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
God,
Sometimes you
kidding
got to
me.
pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock to the left side.
Into the box, Ryan Rua, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Count even at 2-2. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch.
Got it.
Right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Striding in, Jose Gonzalez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers
there's one
to
out.
have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit.
We're hit by
see if he stays
what,
as sharp as he
10?
was before.
We're fine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cue shot here out toward short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Damn.
Now batting. Right
Now at the
fielder.
plate, Mark Segunas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rua is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired.
Shit.
Nothing across here this half. Drew.
All right, I think I'm going to take you out.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Put you in.
Goldsmith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
That's out.
Shashka is after it. Looks it into his glove.
One
and
out.
There's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Sean Huston.
Sean Houston.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Don't kid yourself. He's well
take
aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike
Got it.
out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andres Wynn. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing
Got him.
and a miss. He struck him out.
Another
And
win.
that
Hell
will do it
yes.
here as the ball game is over.
All right, y'all don't feel the
Another
script.
game
I'll catch
and
y'all
another
next
night
time.
to
Bye-bye
celebrate
now, y'all.
another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be